Yamao akwa Adom TV Premtobre Kasee so and somewhere see in Brussels so tibi na watch mu nsama hodo bi etoto forma yes see achire e de ama obi mu nti Kasee no be share live on Facebook/Adom TV Extra Go TV 119 DSTV 280 uko YouTube search Adom TV Tube na kwa adomonline.com semi ene nsama foforo bi e wo ho media fia amankwa tamaklo ne obetie wo mu bi eni na wotwi mu eni ebomo amane arehosam enipa ensia ya bodoma abosome miensa eka hoja ede wonko nananomo ensie do Constitution Review Committee no so de wanu disem aba eno so na wotwi mu ye de bro eno eni sembi na wie ye de bro medase afiani de bientie se den sam no eche na wotwi mu na yebo mamane sa abofra kuma akra bosome emiensa wone enipa enum ya wonyina ye ma twema menhia wasantemantemu no eja ahye ama wato nananum ensiedo
Kasee yɛwɔ esi bwatwema menhia no wasantemantam no mu nyina se ejahwehwem bi ma ne muso amase ne Kasee abusua ensia we abofra wodi bosome mensa eka ho no nyina ahye dwerepa we ekwakoyɛ rehosem pa ɛwo ɛho no mo eja ye ka ho asemi ɛyade se ahenmachi ene ma ne muso na ebreja yi ɛhyase ɔmanfo wɔn mo ɛbɛn ho ɛbɔmɔde bi ase enka wɔn betumi aboa ayi ɔmanfo wɔ dan mu epi nanso rehosem ne se nipa ba kumpo wɔn mo entumi enyina wɔn mo na one share.
Release a condolence message to the affected family. In fact, it's a very big tragedy. Since I was born, I've never witnessed such incident before. I was called this dawn that there is a fire outbreak at Achama Manchia. So this morning, I and my team were present here. Unfortunately, we found 6 family members dead in one room out of the fire outbreak. So what I can say is that everybody should be very mindful about the Harmattan season we are getting in, so that such incident won't happen again. So my condolences to the bereaved family.
Now what year so na 2025 Constitution Review Committee no what wanu December na reports no ekoma ye mampani a wono mo esusuo se anka mampani atna ye no anani dwumadi emfie nan no kayemfa nko emfie no
committee a mampanyi etie se wonmo enko Ghana fana nyina na wonmo njomanfo adwenkyere emfamfa ensakrai hodo a wonmo pese wo hu ewo Ghana ina mamra no emu no eni ode wonmo report ababedan mampanyi Njondomane Mahama won report no mu ensamba kwedi mu tintima pa ene se emfie enan a yedema mampanyi biase won fambu omano ebenyanka wonmo sisani emfanko emfinhia no enum na we no abra tetene ni dema committee Professor Kwesi Prempe ede report edan Penny and an Kasee, what in some we see and after be to jar.
The recommendations that we got from many of the eminent persons that we met, including some who have occupied your seat, that the 4-year term was short. It was too short. And we also then learned that the emerging global norm was 5. And that even in the region, we in Nigeria have the lowest. I mean, 4 is pretty low. So we're proposing an extension by 1 more year. We have coupled that with certain recommendations on in the area of campaigning.
Hono Abraham Penyin so a report me ewie ya wona do sem etuja watche se ene bia e wono do no wono mo babeti implantation committee a wono mo babehwe ekwan a wono mo ensakra hodo wono mo de abetu enimu no wono mo betumi aye no abra awanyo sembia e ma mefremu.
So you can take a rest after working so hard for so many months. You can enjoy your Christmas. And as soon as we resume early next year, we're moving from the constitutional review process into the implementation process. And so early next year, we would announce an implementation committee. And of course, we're going to call some of you to come and serve on that committee because we need that institutional memory transferred into the implementation.
Yɛtoa so na wɔtwe mu nsɛm ahodoɔ no bi na yɛde ɛbɛn na yɛbɛhyɛ no nso Attorney General aban lawyer penny Dr. Dominic Anyini na santimantemu dwamtenani Bernard Ntwibu asiako adodo na afrɛ no chairman wuntumi so kwadu foforɔ bi ɛbɛpem no ɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ɔkɔgye bosia free Ghana Exim Bank hɔ sɛ wɔde kwakɔyɛ kua adwuma ho nneɛma bi ewi akyire wagye bosia no nso wanyɛ adwuma no.
Attorney General and Minister for Justice Dr. Dominic Anyini ene abo asantemantemu MPP titani Bernard Ntwibu asiako chairman wuntumi edin se ene sikasɛm nwumede bi a ankoso ne ho ebonwo mu we na Attorney General ekyiremu dia chairman wuntumi ayeka no asɛmi ede forged document ekɔgye loan ewo Ghana Exim Bank a ɔde kɔhyɛ kua nwumede bi mu a enya de se mfasodie bia etumi eba so.
In December 2017, Wuntumi Farms Limited submitted its application for a loan of 18 million Ghana cedis, purportedly to cultivate maize on a 100,000-acre farmland and to employ the youth on the farm. At the time that the application was submitted by Wuntumi Farms Limited, together with a purported board resolution, the company was not yet registered. In other words, it was not in existence. In short, the company did not exist at the time of the loan application by its sole shareholder and director. On January 16, 2018, based upon the application submitted by Chairman Wuntumi, the chief promoter of Wuntumi Farms, Exim Bank approved a medium-term loan facility of 18,734,260 Ghana cedis, which included a grant component.
Premtobre Kasee Government Accountability Series na se odin sembusin so eneka ho.
On March 18, 2018, Chairman Wuntumi submitted a receipt from a company known as Kasama Enterprise for the purchase of the equipment in the sum of 4 million Ghana cedis. However, and this is where it gets interesting, the equipment purchase as shown on the receipt included bulldozers and excavators.
Now, Ghana Journalists Association de to aban animo se omremu emeka bi mawo na court asaba wode aba sensentrefo a woye hwehwemu wokoye hwehwemu wi a yemfamra yoko ene posifo mo ehwehwemu biemu ansana wo de ho aba bonten nkebe ya aban fane nan ensiso na sasa na be kwa akoye dia na ye tietia sensentrefo fa hudie so said Amamrano Esie, and also the Koyene.
Ghana Journalist Association and editor Abanyi and Muse court ruling Bia and Chebia what the bias say any investigative work a who was a one more kind of coma yuku and a fee pussy, no one more shishimu and sana better montinsono, one more shana one danano, a san se one yanasa, and a bit central for family used to say, I want for some one more a ye edi epi, Albert Cabanajon for Eddie Sansom will say at to drag.
The GDA condemns in no uncertain terms the November 7th High Court judgment that undermines the constitutional obligation of the media and citizens to expose wrongdoing in the public interest. The GDA is reviewing the judgment with a view to have it quashed. Regardless of its limited application, the Constitution mandates the media to hold public officials accountable and to expose wrongdoing. This judgment tantamount to see what? True censorship. And censorship is what? Is an alien or it contravenes.
Aban lawyer Penya Bidi Dr. Justice Rimsai and so Ediano Ye Emma Abejumfo, the to just say ni one more a Shesa willing ye emu na Jinea would be a one more SC.
Very experienced judge, and I'm sure if you follow his works in the Human Rights Court, you'll be left in no doubt that he's one of the best out. I have full confidence in his sense of judgment. All I can say is that the Office of the Attorney General is reviewing a decision. And indeed, we are a nominal party to any human rights application, including this one. So upon the review of the decision, whatever view that myself or my boss comes we will definitely take steps, do what is right.
Now, what you want so say, Rebecca? Yeah, now Bamboy more deeper Koso or Bese District Court. Na ni nyina no ye Frederick Kumi adodo nanim no abotreka ene ne nkrofo Lord Shen ne Bernard Edu ya bo wonmo ekwadu ese wabu enipa faso kire se obeye bibia ma wonso amaso no yenkotie bi mra.
And now penny kupimu ewo Bese District Court na bamboju mekufo ayire bambo mu pampe ewo ho ne nyina se abrantie Frederick Kumi ayebo ne samrane se abutrika wono de wono enafi Lord Ishan ene Bernard Edu ekupimu ewo court wa we kwura hudu bia wono mo ede bo wono ene se ene sikasem hudwumedi emfa kwampa so na wono mo de won ho ahyemu a sanso wono mo bo manfo epo eje wono mo esika enipa miensa yebo wono mo kwadu yedo wono mo kupimu ewo court hono mo Rambo style yibi pa ena aposifo ede wono mo ekopie mu ewo hono mo we wono mo echire mu dia Federal Bureau of Investigations ena afi na kokofo ne county ebomu a wono mo de wonu medi hyehyɛ so nam so ema wotumi kyire wono mo enkrofoko a ya kyire wono mo die omanfo na wode woni esi won so pa ene omanfo wono mo eti America man no emu we na kwadubofo echire mu dia enipa bese eduokuno me kyere 90 a wono mo US man mu ena wono mo fa kuntuna se edeji wono mo esika ti ye chekisika wono mo die nyina esom $8 million ene Frederick Kumi ayebo ne nsamrane se abutrika kodwa wudu bi yede abono bi any conspiracy to commit wire fraud money laundering conspiracy ena fee for feature specification we enye no nkwa kwadubofo egusua ede kodwa hodo ene ebono.
Na wotwi monso ye sehibe kwaya posifo echre matron awosan any cook our system senior high school ni nyina ne se nuane no ayede aba school mu mfa mankura no na matron ni cook yi wo mo echre ekomia hodo binti ede ya chewo
ukwa wono ewo our system senior high school ene se hwibe kwa police command no aba be kire wono mo kwadu ede bo nyina ne se enuane ayede abre wono mo se wonfa no aduane ema school emofrei wono mo nkasa eyifa ho ede kugu efie bi mu wo atro nso a eno ewo bibie ne anwa so be kwai mensinu mo atoye tifi mantem no mu a ene ma wono mo epe no wode eye ne ma hodu bi esu se wono mo afa eye emo bag eduano ba ko anwa gallon yi ensia tin tomato sibi enaka eduanan milk enaka no enan asichiri bottle baako enafi ebru gari ene niam ahoduro bi de bottle no de yentimi mpo enkan na we no abra ye ne Sebastian obenya wono ya ban kwachepene wo bibie ni anwa so be kwai etwetwe nkomode nsem wesi etudwa
le dana be na o'clock ena different free there be say you near the cost o ma be say pedi be bia mo de ka kaka na sprinter ni look ana sprinter about 2 times na ba say na ojidi say ya active faster at the back na the honors nti ne pana ka che me na so ki sabia on tema me na me ya we the one am fed here na no so me stress manda na no mo ko ya nya de ko di ne ne mo ko
eho emrahye bedwane de momamfa wo bibie ni anwa so be kwai bright asamoa brefo enso ene yeche sansem wesi
already no say stem ha and ane sa tatasene poye aba but your information be wo efa queens any headmistress na kusia but yet it is still ne koso ni e be say nkunan any MC nkunan say ne koso wo municipality and yes you think it you make sure say you to asire and the way ever yet test case I'm a police fire if you
Metron
and dear Metron ni kuka one more our system senior high school you know and chakra na say we also magistrate court the timu his worship Eric Bamboatin etie dwomo the one more akosie say ye nhwehwemu nti ebreso a ebe say you were free de duafie
Endra ewia na yankase mu yeba mamane se okupi mu ewo awa system senior high school a ene wono metro na wo hono mu sanso ena kukubi wono ka wonti aboma ene ma debre wono so wonfa no duane fama emofrei wono mu etwi kogu emiya hodo bi a we wankasa edidi wono mu edwuma ena musamani empanyifo so wono mu pachi a wada no wono mu edema aposifo na nese na mu kase se hwi so magistrate court ahye se yemfa enipa yi enwontwere aposifo ekokumu na afinhwehwemu ahodo enkoso court a otemofa wotena dwamo and his worship Eric Ba Boatin ehye se yemfa enipa mienu yi enkonkoto aposifo kokumu enam krono a wono mu ebo suku no enipa mienu a yeka won asemi ene school metro na din ene nyamade Benedicta ena fi kuku yinso edin ene Rachel Chamatin ene ma hodo bi a wono mu ewiaye ene emom boto aduonu baako angwagalon yi ensia tin tomatoes box no aduanan milk box enai abru bottle baako asichire bottle baako gari bottle baako ena fe nema hodo bi a eka ho ankasa se wono mo edesum esuafo yi court no ahye se ebra wakotwa posifo kokumu yensamfa wono mo mbra opepon bosome ne da etoso enum wafimpino ne duno nsia babesimu no emu
Nanka Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority mpanimfoɔ DVLA share say yɛhyɛ afefoɔ no mu a bosom yɛ di kan ne da etoso emienu no anka number plate for yɛde ɛbɛyɛ adwuma nanso wɔn mu akyerɛ sɛ ntimi hyɛ aseɛ sɛ deɛ nka wɔsɛ hyɛ aseɛ no ne nti amana kɔbɔ saa no nsɛm a wɔde tu dwane
Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority ene edebe to just say one more new license plate anka wo hwese be hyase general bosome ne de to so mienu wa fimpinu ne duno ensia no emuno emprempren de one more atwe ade asensen kakra one more echirimu de a we hu abahia esane senior one more ntumi nya amendment bi e road traffic regulation 2012 LI 2180 no emu ano na be kire akwanya ni one more befa so the new number plate yi edi dwuma na won sentwefo nhemu bi a one more edi hyehyɛ so ena Director Dema Driver Training Testing and Licensing or DVLA Kafri Semevo and some will say etujaa.
I was saying you have two laws Parliament by amend their mind. Fortunately no baako ko true. Baako antumi anko ansana Parliament then sorry ni anko true no ye LI 2180 and no so mona niama best sound license plates no so and no and a woman. Into Sisiana Parliament any one. They all say and say a train. Omuba 3rd week of January. Na some baby Maya. Na it's a share one. Na idea back. Senior Omoma talkers. Our person will register cars and as some person be trying. I'm a Parliament back when I and say there were DP stickers. I omukas a free port eba.
Ehona penyimpa wono ne DVLA ano Julius Nekwe Kote ene editor manfa wono mu eyusu DV NFA DP number plate nya se wono betumi akoswa ede abo wono mu ahyen ehu
departure from port, some say departure from port, some say drive from port, stickers as well as DV plates, that's a defective vehicle plates. You know, we changed from DP plates to DP stickers. So now DP is stickers, but DV still remains plates. This means that anyone who has the DP sticker on their vehicle as well as the DV plates on their vehicle could continue to use them up to a time limit to be announced by the authority in due course.
Now, what you Adom Kasee de to mo nim Cyber Security Authority. One any national security for the Ghana Police Service aka won ho aboma enipa aduanan woche wosuso se won mo internet so kronobo ekoso wo do wenya eyenimgo pram abaton pesua no so
Cyber Security Authority and any national security and Ghana Police Service eka wonti apam so a wono achire enipa aduanan enwotwe to se eni abefo kwanso ena wono efa wode bo womamfo apo wenyina eka ekom inside wono intelligence led operation via wono hyehyɛ so wodo wenya no ewo enkramante mu hase operation ya yeka wasemi wono de hyehyɛ so ene anapapa wabranabo simeduasa apa donko eho ena anapa nonum na emiaye enan ewo Dorinya empotem ho na wono mode sa wonwumedi we si ehhehye so enipa ya kire wono mu yino omu aduanan ensia ye emema emu mienu so eye ema yesusu se wono mu nyina eye Nigeria fo a wono mu de abefo kwan so na wono mu efa ede ebo manfo apoawi ne kan bi ni romance scam, online investment fraud, impersonation schemes, and as free illicit online good trading. Enema hodu bi a ebra ekwokyere wono yesese free won ho ene laptop edunum enan mobile phones eduasa enkono and afi Starlink for internet device bi ba kwa enye nko MTN for wono mo table net routers so enwotwe eka ho. We nyina eka emode a ene numekwa hodu yi ebode hwese omanfo wono na mabefo kwan so edi abonofo sem betu wonyina so esa nanso se ya sa enkrofo die wono mo gangalia wodi won anim a ne dia yenya ene Austin Osas die wodi ne ti akanwura besi enei wono mo hu bibia wafa Cyber Security Authority for nam sankrata we so e de tomanfo nyina anim se wono mo ewo 24-hour cyber security cyber crime incident reporting pointer enei so won simi bitimi abo masankrofo yetu won so sa de yansa wo be frɛ anasa wo be text 292 anasa WhatsApp number no so 0501603111 ana won email no so report@csa.gov.gh na wono mo ebeje so
na wochimu ena osofo hwengu mesua so hari na iduso de to yende mo se Ghana ban enya sika $200 million every World Bank ho ya ne ebeka ho binti double track system na what senior high school mo no ye free so
Oswafo na Ghana disiansem so hari na iduso na neka say what ya to just say abanye etumi enya $200 million sika bi edi a free World Bank wa we wono mo de babebo ama eni double track system ayo ye nto suku ahodo mu no wono mo eyi edi efri ho we na oswafo no echire mu dia wohwese ne afi wasi enso no sunsan so anhyeda ankuyi a wono mo de so bona kakra ebebo sa double track system yi esanse ya dia amwama eni ya de chire disiansem entumi anko enkan.
Many of them did not have adequate contact hours with teachers because of almighty double track. They spend less time with teachers, less time in the classroom than they should. We remain very committed, and government has secured $200 million from the World Bank to work to end double track. I should commend the St. Peter's School and Kwao as one of the first schools that have been able to end double track. So I'm going to reward them with infrastructure for going ahead of government with their own intervention to end double track system.
Eho wasani to just say near Mampenny etumi enya $30 million sika edi a free China abano ehwa wono modi baby sisi apon ewo damango a wonyina kai nema wono moye edi abuatre adisia emu.
President Mahama has dedicated $30 million of grant money he got from the Chinese government for us to begin work on a new University of Science and Technology to be constructed in Damango. That work has begun. The Minister for Foreign Affairs and Minister for Finance have been updated. I have sent out recommendations to them to begin the feasibility study, working with your original minister to identify the site for that purpose. Additionally, I'm giving some attention to the Damongo Girls Secondary School. I intend to elevate it to a Category A school.
Adom TV Premtobre Kasee no na uguso no na ye bronya bosome no edana nkasa 25 December na rehosampa ne siya isiso se nipa ben wotwe na monkwanhia so atoa na nanom ewo ensie do na ohene mponsa ne kopie so otoa so
abusia ye de mo aba eye tema ene Shah Hills ekwakodu akosommo ebia honom na oyene abo na yante asampa ne nyina ne se bronya edem honom no accident be pie mu honom a na posifo ejina hana na wone ehwe ehyan ahodo na enam so ema eye Uton bus anase bus bi a ono fi enkran na wokọ eye oti na wode be pie mu honom a ne nyina no ede accident ba me no kasa de yenya nti yese nipa baako enso ekosi ni nwotwe mu de wona tsana nanom e wonse do petemu hono mu na kyese kananana na wone eko wana waka no so ye de mo akwakogu mochiri na bi nso so ekwa ya sabia na emu no ye ne Mary ekasaye ono ba ye bebeyi enipa ne bi ensam a wode to ye nim no ebi eni
ende de omu wuye no omu da ya nti ye na dani omu asa na ya be driver nti nkrofo na omu wu wo ho no ma omu ye 8 oba ba peni ba ku na small girl be 6 years asa na be man mu ka ho nti nkrofo na ma ka nyina omu abububu na omu apranso
and wechi na ye ne ba konso atwi nkomo no so kire se
I saw some police people stopping car there. They cross road there. I don't know whether that place is a checkpoint for them. So initially, I saw the mistake. It came from them because they stopped the car before the VIP tried to dodge the other car before he crashed the other one. So actually, we went to help them, but 7 people passed out.
abusia me di ohene amponsan kakabo
na yet also dia January 1st 2026 the TBA na Adom 106.3 strictly highlight jumedie no ebeba so tiewe bekwaba
we Adom FM's strictly highlight jam make a day to us and see
na ye kayo de wuhia ene se eda ya wada 1st January 2026 obeme ya shiemu Palms Convention Center wall La Palm Royal Beach Hotel 8 p.m. Pepe ya wada be ya na nyina ya shiemu ho Joy FM front desk ubenya bi airport shell ticket ni bi ho bacho na total so bi ho ana asa wotifie krai dial star 725 star 3404 hash star 725 star 3404 hash na wato ticket 200 a single 300 your double and your wall tables so of 6 na ga say woni abusuan 4000 3000 2000 na ne woni wabusuan so motimi agemode wo ho na wona eboa Adom FM strictly high life 2026 no Ecobank one more Adaroma Ecobank was a Pan African bank wona ka ho bia ye DBS Industries Kompu Ghana Franco Trading Enterprise the Rayman Bitters and Ticket Ghana, Levon 2 Feminine Wash and Enterprise Life, one wada Roma, and then Yamiya Duma, Yawada 1st January 2026, Yeshia Air Wall, La Palm Royal Beach Hotel, 8 p.m. Strictly High Life. Yenina no so na Premtobre Kasee no na ochimu esi ye de bremono, ye fancy midi efia amankwa tamaklo me da team na se, unso a woje bre hwe ye no, ye da se, enumbre ye de nsam fofo ebeba.